Hey guys, it's Joe here from buildassetsonline.com. And today I had a little bit of a bout of shiny object syndrome. And in my subconscious mind, I was thinking about maybe I should be quitting high ticket dropshipping and all this online business stuff to trade penny stocks. And I'm going to tell you the whole story of how that thing happened and what you should do if you find yourself in a similar situation. So I was walking my dog this morning and I found myself listening to on my headphones an interview with this guy named Tim Sykes. He was on that show, London Real. It's a pretty popular YouTube channel. I guess they do all sorts of weird interviews from like Tai Chi masters to investors and stock traders. So I watch their stuff sometimes. It can be pretty interesting. So I was listening to this guy, Tim Sykes, and his strategy and approach like really resonated with me. Like the way I don't know anything about stocks, by the way. I mean, I know a little bit about long-term investing and index funds and stuff like that, but in terms of like day-to-day trading stocks, I know very very little. So his strategy and approach really resonated with me because he's talking about like how he takes a bunch of like cumulative small wins rather than taking big risks, and he gets out early. He doesn't do anything on emotion, and it kind of sounded like a system, and I'm very drawn to systems that give you a high probability of success. Um, so I was just thinking about like in my subconscious mind, I'm like, oh man, like maybe I should take some time today to learn about penny stocks, and this could be like a good thing. We can be even more diverse in our income streams, and it could be great. But at this point, I've trained myself to where even though I have the chatter in my brain about trying something new, I don't do it. And that's because what's important to understand is that knowledge is cumulative, and knowledge in terms of business is exponential. So for me to learn penny stocks or how to trade penny stocks or anything like that at this point would be like learning a completely different language. Um, it would take me probably a year or 2 years before I like really, had a solid foundation for what I was doing. And you know what? No matter how easy someone makes something seem, if you don't have the foundation, like it's never fully that easy. You have to really work hard to develop the foundation for what you're doing. Um, in order for it to kind of be like second nature. Like you can't expect to not put the time in and to be able to do something with your eyes closed. It just doesn't work like that. And that's why if you watch the video I made yesterday, it's all about consistency. It doesn't really matter the time you have throughout the day. It's just that if you're doing it consistently, you're going to get that cumulative knowledge, and that knowledge is going to compound. So uh, and this kind of phenomenon in the internet marketing world, online business world, is called shiny object syndrome, and we all get it. I get it. Mike gets it. Almost everyone I know on online gets it. All of the people in our small masterminds, the people that we talk to, it's just a thing. We see something new and exciting, and we want to go after it. But and this is also something that I see a lot of our students email us about. The people email us, and they say, I heard about I heard about high ticket drop shipping, and I watched your guys' interview, and I really want to start doing it. I started with this other course, and I want to do yours instead. And when people email us stuff like that, I know right away that they're kind of they're kind of starting off on the wrong foot. And I'll tell someone flat out. I'll tell them like, you shouldn't buy our course. If you spend money on another course and you haven't completed it, you haven't seen it through to where you can do it with your eyes closed, or put enough time into it to where you've learned a significant amount. There is no like solution there. Like it's all about just putting in the time. And I believe the terminology for stuff like this is like being a dabbler, or like just dipping your toe into the pool of something and not going all the way in. Um, you have to just jump right in and make whatever business venture you're doing your number one priority until you find success with it. There's no like little trick or thing that's going to lead you to like a big win. It's all cumulative, and you have to just stay on that path. So when would be the right time to pivot into something like penny stocks? For me, that's going to be when probably I'm mostly done with online business, or I'm like really bored, and I've hit the financial freedom goals that I want. That's when maybe I'll move on to something like penny stocks, just for fun. But until then, uh, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. And if you find yourself bouncing around from thing to thing, dipping your toe, it's too cold. Let me pull my toe out. Don't do that. Now, you should be utilizing shiny object syndrome in a way that benefits your current business. So, for example, in our case, when we have all these high ticket dropshipping stores and it's going really well, a good way to use shiny object syndrome would be to learn about a new business model that we can apply to our high ticket dropshipping stores, like search engine optimization. And that's exactly what we did a few years going back, and now it's paying, huge dividends. Mike, for example, he's always learning more about AdWords. It's good to have shiny object syndrome towards the thing that you're focused on. That's my point here. Don't have it about something completely new. Focus your shiny object syndrome on things that have the potential to benefit your business in a compound way. So that's the point of this video, guys. I just wanted to, share with you my thoughts today on how I almost quit high ticket dropshipping to do penny stocks. Well, not really, but still. Anyway, as always, please check out all the key resources in the description. Grab our free course. Check out our playlist on high ticket dropshipping and other business models. There's a lot you can learn from it, and I will see you in the next